based on two machlokot, which you should know, that can an Eved own anything? We're talking about Eved Kanani. Can he own anything? So if he can't own anything, where is he getting money to give it? So he can't give it. Somebody has to give it for him. Because anything he acquires, it goes to the master. The question is also by get. When he takes the get in his hand, what takes place? His hand is the hand of the master. So the Gemara goes...
He's a Knani, he takes a get for who?
From the master.
For who?
For him.
He wants to get a get. Why?
Morisi Avi, you go back to the Mishnah. Page Chav Bet, Amud Bet. Only for Avi, Chav Bet, Amud Bet. Read the Mishnah.
Chav Bet, Amud Bet?
Yes. Eved Kanani.
עבד כנעני נקנה בכסף בשטר בחזקה וקונה את עצמו בכסף על ידי אחרים, בשטר על ידי עצמו, דברי רבי מאיר. החכמים אומרים, בכסף על ידי עצמו, בשטר על ידי אחרים.
ובשטר על ידי אחרים is the third opinion. That's Rabbi Shimon. It doesn't make sense in the Mishnah, but Rashi we did last week, but I'm going to do it again for you. That what? He acquires himself with the shtar through other people taking the shtar.
So the shtar here we're calling it get?
That is called, it's called get shecherud.
What's that shecherud means? What shecherud means?
The freedom get. It also is get shecherud for an isha. She's under a tyrant. Her husband's a tyrant.
They call it get shecherud for the isha, but it's really get shecherud.
Right. So now, all of a sudden we had those three shittot. And the last thing we did in the Gemara was the Tanya, Rabbi Shimon Daf Chav Gimel Amud Aleph. Bottom of the page.
23 B1.
When I was not
Sure.
B1?
I believe so.
No. 23.
Or B4?
B2, B3.
No, B3 or B4, I think.
I don't know what.
How many lines from the bottom, Rabbi?
Near the bottom.
Huh?
Near the bottom. Let me see where we're
Near the
going.
bottom, so it's B4.
Rabbi, let's continue with Tinok and
What?
Tinok and
Still Hashma? The last thing we did was, we said, Narvinu v'nitnihu. Take the Mishnah, and we could have made it very simple. Just say it clearly. The Shita of the Meir, the Chachamim. Why do you have to mix it all up? Because we start ben al yedei achirim, ben al yedei atzmo, ela bekesef ben al yedei achirim, ben al yedei atzmo, b'shtar al yedei achirim, v'lo al yedei atzmo. Period. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar, and this is the Shita. You have it, Avi?
Yes.
Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar, the Tanya. What does Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar say? The Tanya Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. This is new. Af b'shtar al yedei achirim. Rabbi Shimon says, even with a shtar al yedei achirim, he can't do it himself. Why?
He doesn't own anything.
Oh, because by giving him the shtar, who's receiving the shtar? The master is receiving the shtar.
Correct.
So Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar says what? He has to give to his friend. V'lo al yedei atzmo. V'shalosh machlokot bedavar. That was the last words we used last week. And there's a three-way machloket in this manner. What are the three-way machloket? We have the Chachamim,
Right.
we have Rabbi Meir, and this is Rabbi Shimon. And what does this Rabbi Shimon say? He says, Ubishtar al yedei achirim. He adds that nekuda. We learned the Mishnah originally, Ubishtar al yedei achirim, part of Reb Meir, a part of the Chachamim. Comes the Gemara and says, you cut the Mishnah. Who taught us that? Other Rishonim don't teach it that way. They say Reb Shimon is a different person now the Mishnah. But Rashi in the Mishnah, in this long Rashi, which we started last week, does what? He says it's Rabbi Shimon. V'shalosh machlokot b'davar. Period. I told you machlokot. Oh, Marava. See where I am? 4 lines. New nikuda. What?
Oh, I got Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, Marava. My tama.
4 lines from the bottom.
That's even for you.
4 lines, but I can't
You're on the wrong page. Way off.
So I gotta go like this, you said?
Right here.
No, Rabbi, you didn't go.
Marava.
Where are you now, Rabbi?
On page, those are the English. What is it?
23A4.
23A4.
Oh my gosh, now we're talking.
You guys
We
jumped.
need to ban outspoken.
I have Mizrahi next to me, and he has the
A
page.
word.
I should-
The word also. Word number 3. On the line number 25.
Okay, line number 4 from the bottom of the page, the first line.
This makes sense.
What?
Yeah, no, this makes sense now.
Amar Rava. We just went on, we said Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar told us that even when it came to shtar, you can't do it al yidei atzmo. How do you do shtar? You have to do it through another shliach. Why do you have to do it through another shliach? Because without another shliach, it's like putting the shtar from the right hand to the left hand of the master. Because the slave's hand is his hand. So Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. Right? Af b'shtar al yidei acherim. V'lo al yidei atzmo. V'shalosh machlokot b'davar. That was the last week we did last week. V'shalosh machlokot b'davar. And it's a 3-way machlokot in the Mishnah. Even though the Mishnah only says how many names? 2 names. Chachamim and Reb Meir. But the last line again is who? Ub'shtar al yidei acherim is Reb Shimon ben Elazar. They call it the sharp knife. Sakin Harifta. Shel Rashi.
Oh.
Rashi says, cut it. Put psik. It doesn't say psik. It says this is the shita of the Chachamim. Rashi says, no, this is the shita of Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar.
But he read ahead.
Everyone. Tosfot explains, like Avi says. 3 machlokot in the world, but the Mishnah only brings 2. To learn the Mishnah with 3, read the Mishnah, it's very hard to read it. Right? That's what we did last week. We found 2, but comes Rashi says, we're going to make 3. What's the third one?
Next to where it says Shalosh Machlokot.
No, in the Mishnah. Where's the third one? Wow, we just told you. What does it say? Ubishtar nami al yedei acherim. That statement is the third shita. Because even though kesef al yedei acherim, that we understand because it's a kinyan. But shtar is the din minat Torah. It says give him a shtar. La. So you would think that there's Rabbi Shimon says no. Even the shtar you have to give al yedei acherim. Good?
How does Rabbi Shimon know?
His name and
La. How could you give it to her? La, he learns in a different manner.
That will cause an interruption.
La means what? We said la last week a lot. You remember? You were here. La. Mazel La. Los Angeles. La Land is Los Angeles. La. That was Mr. Shear's addition. Now, what's la? It's eggs that Shava. By Isha, it says la. By Evet, Amak Knanit, Shivcha Knanit says la. So we learn both. So he says, when you give the shtar to the Isha, she's divorced. So it should be when you give the shtar to the Evet, he's divorced. He says, no, that's not what la teaches. La teaches what? When it goes out of the domain of the husband,
Into her domain.
but when it comes to Kanani, it's not going into another domain.
Same thing.
So you have to go and learn that he can't give it to the Evet. Good? Beautiful Gemara, which obviously we tried to give you a capsule. Oh,
They all
Marava.
understood it.
They all understood. Oh, Marava. My time of Reb Shimon ben Elazar. What is the reasoning of Reb Shimon ben Elazar going back to la? Kama la. Comes and tells me la and la. Isha, my Isha, at yotze get l'reshut she'eno shelo. What is the din of get? When you give a get to a woman, the woman has her own rights of acquiring. So it goes out of the domain of the husband and into the domain of the Isha.
same thing with others.
My Isha, at yotze get l'reshut she'eno. Af eved nami, at yotze get l'reshut she'eno shelo. And who is that? A shliach of the Eved.
Whatever the woman's belongs.
No, she can acquire things. But we did to rabbinic analysis, we learned to board. Masiyadeh neged Bidyonah. She's her own right. We're not so sexist. But she'enu shelo, af eved nami ad sheyotzer get l'reshut she'enu shelo. Who's the reshut she'enu shelo? It has to be a third party according to Rabbi Shimon. Right?
You have to have a
Right?
Right.
Sure.
So do we know what that?
Let's go. We have now a very powerful question. Read the powerful question. Now that you just told me that an Eved can't make a what? A shliach. I'm sorry. An Eved cannot have a yard. Cannot have a yard. He cannot go take this get shichrur. To get shichrur has to come to a third party. Comes the Gemara and says, read it down.
בערב הבא לרבי שמעון בן אלעזר עבד כנעני, מהו שיעשה שליח לקבל גטו?
Oh, Mr. Gindi, why can you not make a shliach? Why does the Gemara think you can't make a shliach?
Because everything he has is his master's. He can make so he doesn't.
So how is he going to get shichrur?
No, without, he can, would not be appointing a shaliach. Would not be appointing a shaliach. Somebody from
Now, so what does Rava ask now? What does Rava ask now? Read it again. Start from the beginning. Turn the page. Read from Bayit. We go to the bottom. Last words.
Last page.
Go back. Bayit. Start with it. Right? Start with the question. Rabbi inquired. Moses
According to Rabbi
inquired.
Shimon ben Elazar, who maintains that the Canaanite slave cannot receive his bill of emancipation into his own hand, can a Canaanite slave appoint an agent to receive his bill from his master's hand?
Stop.
English we understood it.
I'll explain it.
How can he?
If the Kanani cannot,
Right? How can he appoint a shaliach? To accept his debt?
No,
go back.
Mr. Gindi, I didn't know he influenced you so much.
Oh my God.
That's the question. He has to say that as a statement. Question is now. So what you're saying in the question, Rabbi says now that you taught me that an Eved cannot accept a get, and a third person has to accept a get. Can he make a shliach? Now, what's the reason he can't make a shliach? So make a shliach. The shliach can only be made on something that you can do. If I can't do it, I can't go and make power of attorney. If I don't have the rights to write a check, I go to the lawyers. You have power of attorney. Write the check. If I can't write the check, he certainly can't write the check. He's an extension of me. If the Eved does not have the right to take the shtar, how can he go and make this the other person? Right? Got it? To make a shliach, to give somebody power of attorney, it's only a power which you have. If he doesn't have a power to take the shtar,
How can I make that?
So that's a problem.
read it again, Avi. Boy, Rava, I'll read the first words.
בערב הבא לרבי שמעון בן אלעזר עבד כנעני, מהו שיעשה שליח לקבל גטו מיד רבו, כיוון דגמר לה מאישה כאישה.
Due to the fact we learn Gemala Misha, and an Isha could make a what? A shliach. So therefore, the Gzirah Sheva tells us what? We can all make the shliach, right? Slow down. Okay, slow down. We are now explaining the question. What's the question? What is in the mind of Rava? He's telling Rabbi Shimon, do we say that La does what? Overrides the logic and says, right, and he lets him make a shliach, or what? או דילמה,
אישה דאי היא מציא מקבלת גטה. שליח נמי מציא בשוויה.
read that again. או דילמה?
דילמה אישה דאי היא מציא מקבלת גטה. שליח נמי מציא משוויה. דאי הוא
לא מקבל. גיטה.
שליח נמי לא מציא משוויה.
She's able, he says, right, to receive a bill of divorce, then she could appoint someone to do it for her. That's exactly.
But the slave can't.
Cannot. Okay, again.
Because he doesn't have a yad.
But his rabbi can appoint somebody else.
So we could, but not him. So the Gemara answers, Pashtala. Hadar, Pashla, Batar, the Ba, I'm sorry. Batar, you see Batar?
Batar de Ba'i.
What's Batar?
We go.
Batar. You have Baba Kama, Ametzia, Batar.
Last one.
So what does it mean here? Batar?
The end.
Batar the Bai, after he asked the question.
Inquired.
What did it say?
Inquired.
That's not what it means. Batar means after.
It says after.
Oh, after.
He inquired. It says after he inquired.
After the Bai, after he inquired, he asked the question. Ba'ayeh means inquired. Hadar, he repeated and Pashta, and he answered. Read Rabbi.
הדר פשטה, לה מאישה כאישה. אלא, דאמר אבונה ברגע...
So what did he learn?
That's it.
What did he...
Everybody will be able to see that, hey, I have it.
I think it's a good idea.
אני כהנה שלוחד על החלנה...
No, we didn't. Don't jump. You the one who wants to go slow and you jump now. What did he answer? Pashta. You know the Pashtas? We told you about the Pashtanim.
Oh, yeah. That's 30
million.
million.
Right? In Afghanistan. Pashta.
לה מאישה כאישה.
That's it. That teaches the laws of slave from a woman.
The Elaha.
דאמר אבונה ברגע רבי יהושע, אני...
So the Gemara goes on and says, maybe you could learn it lala from Isha, and therefore what will be the din? He would be able to make a shliach. Comes the Gemara and says, Amar Afuna b'rei Rabbi Yehoshua, Hani kahane. Now we come to a very interesting nekuda in Masechet Nedarim. Before we read the Gemara, let me tell you what the Gemara says in Nedarim. The Gemara says in Nedarim, Mr. Gindi Daf. Nun Aleph. A man now has to do what? A person now has to do what? Has to bring a korban. Can he bring a korban? No. Israel has to go to Mr. Gindi. Avi Mr. Gindi b'sichsuchim.
What does that
You
mean?
can't get you appointed to bring a korban.
Now he says, listen to the case. Comes Avi and says,
One word topic.
any Kohen but Mr. Gindi. Any Kohen. Mr. Gindi says, he said, I'm not taking him as Avi's korban. Whatever way you want to use it. Yeah. Mr. Gindi.
This is Rabbi.
If I take the korban, you owe me for life.
Okay.
Let's go back. Can we go on? Can we go on? Now, it's never good to go on the give personal examples. But we have a Kohen. And the Kohen does what? Says what? I am not going to take certain person's korban. Or a person says, I'm not going to give a certain korban to a certain person. Kohen. Whatever it is. Therefore now, what is the deen? Can the Kohen bring the korban? Questioning the man Nedarim. He said, why? What is the question? The question is the korban being brought by Israel, being the shliach of a Kohen? Is the Kohen now working for him? Or working for HaKadosh Baruch Hu? If he's working for him, then what would be the din? They can make such a neder. So I'm not going to use this Kohen. But if the Kohen is not working for him, the Kohen is working for who? For Hashem. He has no say. There's no connection. So the Gemara over there says what? What is the avodah of a Kohen? Is it a service to God, or is it a service to Israel? Is he like the king? The king is a servant of the people.
So if he's going to benefit from it.
I think we do that. Who is he a servant to? Whose work is he doing?
For the people, or does he work
For God.
He works for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but if you're giving your korban to a kohen, doesn't he get matanot?
Let's say he doesn't want. Let's say he doesn't want this guy.
Who's giving Jack? Who's giving him the korban, the matanot?
Israel is giving
The
the
God is giving him the korbanot through the Israel.
Rights
But
with his right.
you said before that
Right.
the Kohen
After
can't
the
say, can't demand
listen,
it.
All
listen,
other
listen.
activities with his
But
left.
that can't be give it to another Kohen. But once he brings the korban, he's the only one who can take it.
He does it. But
You can,
writing,
Mr. Gindi can't go give the fat from another. So who's giving it to him?
writing because he writes with his right.
Once it went on the Mizbeach, once it went on the Mizbeach, whose is it? Nothing to do with Israel anymore.
Kohen's out. The Israel is out.
When is Israel obligated to give?
What is in Israel?
What?
Did they give an answer over there?
You were gonna give? When does the Kohen? When do we have?
I would say Shesha Kadosh Baruch Hu.
When? Listen, let's go back. When does Israel give to the Kohen?
Two guys. Two kids.
When it's in his hand. When it's in
Mister, what do we give to the Kohen? So we learned in Masechet what? We do not been one. Matanot the Kohanim. What's the matanot?
The board of honor zor.
That's just what the doctor said. So those are the three which are what? Those don't go from Hashem. But when it comes to a korban which goes on the Mizbeach, who's giving it to Hashem? Who's giving it to the Kohen? And Hashem is giving it to the Kohen. Now comes the Gemara and says, oh, you just told me a very interesting thing. That a person who cannot do something cannot give it over to somebody else. The power of attorney only works if the person himself has that right. If the person doesn't have the rights, he can't give the power of attorney. Comes the Gemara in the second of Darim and throws that on its head. Why does it throw it on its head? Because I cannot bring a korban, and I give my power of attorney to whom? To the Kohen. So if he's working for me and he's my proxy, it doesn't work. So it must mean that what, Avi? He's a proxy to the Bori Olam. That is the Gemara. Where, Mr. Gindi? In the Darim. Let's see what it says here.
Does that mean he cannot say no? I insist, Sammy, he is the korban.
Go by the way.
I want you to do it.
Look at that.
Right in control.
Oh, Dilma Isha. Can we continue now? Lo makabel kita shleach lami lo matzi meshavim matar.
Rabbis? What about rabbis? Rabbis.
So are we like kings or are we like Kohanim?
That's what I'm asking.
That's the question. We're like kings.
Maybe Rabbi will happy to kill.
Hadar Pashtala. Ve'ela Hada Amar Rav Huna. Can we go on? Start again. Ve'ela Hada Amar Rav Huna. Ve'ed Rav Yoshua. This, did it tell you where it is? The Darim Lamed Hea was off on 35. Hanikane Shluched Rachmanan. You know, Avi, you're reading. My throat is gone.
הני כהנה שלוחד רחמנא נינהו, דאיס על כד דעתך שלוחד דידן נינהו, מי איכא, מי די, דענן לא מצינן עבדינן.
We cannot do the service in the Beit HaMikdash.
We can still point the Kohen.
Inhu and they.
מצא עבדי, זה לא.
Being there's a
היה עבדה דאי הוא לא מצא מקבל מידיים, השליח מצא שווה. ולא היא.
So read it again. You didn't read it. So we have to give you art scroll.
אני נקודות, פסיק.
need to support him.
No Tosafot here, Mr. Gindi. With Tosafot. Mr. Gindi, don't speak foolishness. Go on. Read it again.
אוקיי.
recommended.
הני כהנה שלוחד רחמנא נינהו, דאיס על כד דעתך שלוחד דידן נינהו.
Now we look. Okay, maybe you should. Mr. Gindi said, "Look at Rashi at Tosafot." We're looking at Rashi.
You want תוספות?
Yeah, Rashi. Inside.
We're starting with what?
Hani Kaneh.
Inyan HaKabat, Korbanot.
What are we talking about? For what? For the bringing of korbanot. When they come and they're doing other things in the Beit HaMikdash, certainly they're shluchei of the Borei Olam. When they come and bring the ketoret, when they go and they bring the Lagnado menorah, those maybe are vadai what? Shluchei Borei Olam.
when not?
What does Rashi say?
ולא שלוחי דין.
לעניין,
עניין הקרבת קורבנות. So when is not?
when they do other things in the Beit HaMikdash, they clean the Beit HaMikdash, they fix the Beit HaMikdash.
Oh, that's for the people.
That's for Hashem, maybe, completely.
That's what?
That maybe is completely for Hashem.
When is it for the people? When will the Kohen be considered working for the people and not for HaKadosh?
So maybe we can make a distinction between korbanot and other works which doesn't have anything. Right?
Cleaning is for the people.
Maybe. But here
Beit
the
HaMikdash.
so here the Gemara says when it comes to korbanot, this is where we have a question.
How does it ever come to
Go on.
That's the first thing on the
Shluchei Rachmana Ninu.
ראשי.
Rashi.
ולא שלוחי דידן.
And not our shluchim.
ונפקא מינה למודר הנאה מכהן.
As I told you, what did I tell you? When a person went and swore against a Kohen, I don't like him. שהכהן מותר להקריב קורבנות עליו. Right. That is the Masechet called Nedarim. So שהכהן מותר להקריב קורבנות עליו. Still, the Kohen is able to do what? Make his
למה
korban.
אומר מותר? חייב.
Maybe chayav.
No, maybe there's bad feelings you shouldn't do it. That's
Mr.
what I'm saying.
Gindi, what does the pasuk say?
that he could.
He could, but you
Read
wouldn't.
Rashi, Mr.
It's
Gindi.
good, but I say no. חייב.
לקופת יצרו עדיף. לקופת יצרו עדיף.
No, let's go back. Don't. What are you guys fighting on stupidity? If now the Israel can he say, "Oh, I'm not going to give it to him," or does he come to the Beit HaMikdash?
בישראל?
Listen.
ישראל?
Israel, it was mudar hana against this Kohen.
You pick anybody else.
Where knows the money?
Oh, he says the Gemara. Therefore, the Gemara says he's not chayav to give it to him. Mutar to give it to him. You still could give it to him. That's why the word mutar. Nothing to do with you arguing with Mr.
He's
Gindi.
next door. What are you gonna do?
Next door, I want to give it to him. What is
No,
it?
I'm gonna go schlep.
Right? Have to go take the korban till the. Go on, mutar. So it's mutar.
He's saying that the feelings are מעכב.
Right. מותר להקריב קורבנות האב. והה,
והמילתא יבעי לן ונדרים בפרק אין בין המותר.
and this is found
דף
in,
ל"ה עמוד ב'.
it's found in, Mr. Where'd you get Lala?
למה העיף את הכל?
No, it's good, good.
Rabbi said, good.
And now I like it. Now we have Lala, you know where is Lala? Lamed Ham was betting the Dari. But nothing to do with Lala, but it's with the Korban. Okay, Vaha, Evan, Hekila, Yalif Rafuna, Mihai Tama, Eter Barakovana, Modatona. Okay, now we'll go back to the Gemara. Go back to the Gemara. Mr. Gindi, let's go back. President's Week, I don't know what they do today. They work, they don't work. They don't do.
Today schools are closed, yeshivot are open. For example, Barkai closed.
Barkai is closed?
Come on, you sure? Are you sure?
I know.
You're gonna make
I think Flatbush close also.
Schools are closed. Public schools, Barkai, Flatbush,
Maggie David.
Yeshivot,
Maggie Davis closed?
I think so, yeah.
Yeshivot open. Yeshivot open. והמבין יבין.
ישיבות וזה לא ישיבות. Rabbi's gonna kill you.
Why?
Flatbush is wrong.
As I do לעניין.
Oh, Marafuna, he's just giving you a, like we said at the beginning, Sakin Kharifta. Again, Hadar Pashtala.
Yeah.
But better, he said.
V'hada Marafuna, B'red Rav Yoshua Hani Kahane. These Kohanim, Shluchei Drachmananim. Or they consider the Shluchim of Drachmana or Shluchei Avaram. These are Kadaitcha, because if you would have come to think Shluchei Didan, they're the Shluchim of the people, you know. Mi kamidi Nano lo matzin avdin. How could they be a shliach? Because we, bottom line,
We can't do a korbanot. What do you mean?
we can't do korbanot. The evil and they, matzi avda, and they could go and make korbanot. The lo havda. The evil lo matzi makabel gita. The same thing here. He cannot be makabel gita because by him makabel gita, what happens? It belongs to the master. The shliach matzi mshaveh, and he will be able to make a shliach the lohi. And the Gemara says, no, this is not a good comparison. Yisrael lo shaychi b'torah korbanot. And Israel has no shaykhus to korbanot. There's no way that he could come to the Beit HaMikdash and make korban. The only thing is he could do one avodah. What's the avodah? He could do the shechita. Klal evet shaykh b'gitin. But evet is shaykh b'gitin. Oh, how is it?
It's made for him. What do you mean? Of course it's shaykh.
No, question.
Star is made for him.
Again, Rabbi Shimon said he cannot accept it. So if he cannot accept it, how can he make a shliach? So the Gemara says, no, he is in the Torah Gittin. How is he in the Torah Gittin if he can't accept it? How can he make somebody else accept it for him? So he says, not like you. He says, much better than you. He says, the Tanya, the Gemara goes on and says, read it.
נראים הדברים שהעבד מקבל ביתו של חברו מיד רבו של חברו, אבל לא מיד רבו שלו.
What happens? Muhammad is Avi's slave.
We actually learned something correct.
My slave is Christensen. What do? I give to Muhammad. Christensen's get Shecharur.
Switch.
So now, can he accept the get? Muhammad accepts the get. It's like it's in whose hands?
Okay, so here's the question.
His master, in Avi's hands, and my slave goes
We
free.
can't go about different
Did you hear what happened?
Say it again.
When it comes to Avodah and the Beit HaMikdash, there's no way a Jew could, an Israel could do Avodah. But when it comes to a slave, he does have some sort of acceptance of Shtar Shecharur. How? I have a slave called Christensen, and Avi has a slave called Muhammad. I want to free Christensen.
So you want to
Listen! Don't change. I give the get to who? To Muhammad.
Why can't you do his master?
slave?
You could.
Okay.
But our point is what?
understand.
Our point is, can a slave accept the get Shecharur? So you see, a get has a hand and get Shecharur. Not his, somebody else's.
My reason?
If the Gemara says it, it's better than the reason. And that is the end of the Gemara. So the end of the Gemara goes on and says what? That according to Rav Shimon ben Elazar, a slave could accept the Shtar Shecharur for another slave.
Is this the halacha?
You tell me. Look at.
Oh, now we're gonna watch.
Off the grid.
Off
the grid guy.
It really wasn't in it wasn't in the Mishnah,
I'm gonna video.
unless according to Rashi.
Send it to all you guys.
Let's go back. Mr. Giddy is nervous. He has to go. He has to go get out the pamphlets. Look at on the page before Daf Chav Gimel. Oh, we have to go. Yeah, you're right. See Chav Gimel. Hey,
Kav Gimel,
the small hay for Chalacha.
דגיתו וידו, this one, רק האימה לנו, דגיתו וידו, ואין כאחד.
Buying kechad. What does that mean? Oy vavoy. He thinks it's Purim.
Oh my God.
Have Rabbi.
Purim. This is.
Keep changing it. What's going on? It was good last time.
No, it's not. I didn't change.
This is,
The last time maybe the football coach.
I didn't say that. I said that.
Okay.
Rabbi, with that turban, you sort of look like the Ben Ish Chai.
That's the Rambam. I said to make him look like the Rambam.
You said that?
Yeah.
That's it?
Oh, did you?
Wow.
Told him his name is Moshe.
I didn't put it.
I want to get this outfit.
He wants to get that.
It's a good outfit for Purim.
I'll take it.
It's either like Rambam. Is this like Rambam?
Yeah.
Or like
Khomeini.
Meantime, it's gonna happen in this Purim. Looks like it's gonna happen.
What? The what?
No war.
Huh?
Let's sign off, Rabbi.
Yeah.
אתה לא
Have a very good day.
אתה לא מכיר את השיעים. השיעים זה לא...